Hello. I hope this works. It's certainly trying to. Oh my. Hello. Uh, and thank you for joining me on this little stream thing. I'm going to be doing some open sourcey stuff, chatting. Welcome to my daughter's bedroom. She's moved out, so I get to use her room. That's the Chanel pictures. They're not mine. And they're also not on the wall, interestingly. Um, so, hello. Let me know if this works. Uh, it does. Hmm. I wonder if it is actually broken. What is going on here? That streak of light is annoying, isn't it? Um, let's see. Something is. Is my internet rubbish or something? Doubt. So in theory, we are sending data. If I go here, I have this Popey Streams thing, .com/live. You should be able to see it. These should all be muted, so you should just make sure this is muted. So, Owncast, is that running? Ooh. Getting like 1 frame a second. What is going on here? That's not good, is it? I wonder if it's my network. I think it could be. I'm going to turn Wi-Fi on. This is all going to go horribly wrong now, isn't it? Hmm. Hmm. Nested, like... How long? This is such nonsense. I think this might be working now. Could be. Right, let's do them one at a time. Owncast, are you working? This is so confusing because it's like the nested like stuff all the way through. Well, I mean, there's something there. 1553, that's right. So that's okay, I think. Oh my life. That one's also 1553. Looks like it could be okay now. And then finally the is that working? Yeah, I think it is. Is there any audio on there? Oh, I've muted the laptop. Yes, it is working. So it's kind of working. Is it? Right. Work. Maybe. Tons of drop frames. Why am I getting so many drop frames? This is bad. I get like 30% drop frames and it's only doing 2 meg a second up. What is going on? This is broken. What's going on here? So in theory, hello, I'm Alan, by the way. In theory, this is YouTube and the other places. And if I look on, you're not receiving enough data to maintain a smooth stream. What? How can that possibly be the case? Something's going wrong with my... I'm sending a lot of data to my stream sprout and Have I changed the setting somewhere that's ruined this? I reckon I have. So, in theory, bitrate 8000K, but it's just dropping so many frames. What if I turn off? The only one I've tweaked is own cast. And I suspect that's causing a problem. Hmm. I wonder if I need to go back to how it was configured previously. I wonder if I need to get rid of. I added an entry in Owncast. I think it's causing it pain. So I'm going to update your video configuration next time you begin a new stream. Okay. Right, I'm going to drop both of those and bounce the. Okay. Has that fixed it? I wonder. Right, so Owncast thinks it's not running, which is a lie. It is a lie. Maybe it's just taking a while. Okay, well, while that's not working, no, I can see it on Twitch. It's certainly working on Twitch. I think that web page needs a bit of tweaking. Well, like, that's just a second behind. That looks good. Oh, my life. What a palaver. Okay. Is that working? What if we go to chat? Do the chats work? See, I've broken this, haven't I? I need to fix this. Oh dear. Okay, well, I'm going to have to find some other way of dealing with that. Twitch just disappeared. Yeah, sorry, chaps. It's hopefully the video's working again. I had to bounce the stream. Now it's thumbs up. It says Padza. Is it Padza? Cool. Right. Well, let's get on with it then. So in theory, I'm seeing no drop frames now. I can see what I did wrong here. I can see what I did wrong. What I did wrong was I configured Owncast without testing it. And we just tested it, and it doesn't work. So there we go. It didn't work. Oh, well, never mind. So I'm only going to be streaming for up to an hour because I've got to go and get my son. I'm still dad cabs. It's just days until he takes his driving test, and then some of this will go away. But yeah, I'm being dad cabs later. Wow, what is going on here? There's all kinds of weird text in that file that's on screen. Let me, what am I in? I'm in micro. Let me close that. Save changes, yes. Edit it again. Weird. I think it doesn't like some of micro, doesn't like some of the emoji. This one, I think, on that line, it doesn't like. Anyway, make sure the stream works. Tick. Noodling with naughty limits. Well, yeah, tick. That's what I'm doing now. Well, it's already done, is it? So that needs fixing. That is not working. What's not working? Chats don't go where they should. Not with the links. So yeah, that needs fixing. So I have enabled a voice isolation thing. So in theory, you can't hear my typing. Last time there were complaints that my keyboard is too loud and stop making so much noise. So I have enabled voice isolation, and so you probably can't hear it, even though it is a clacky loud keyboard. It's one of these. It's a Tex Shinobi, which is my favorite keyboard. It looks a bit like a ThinkPad because it's supposed to Cool. Right. So I think this is working. That's good. Very strange. So I need to fix that. Open source maintenance. Ah, I know. I've got a couple of snaps that need updating. I might do that first, actually. Let's do that first because there's no reason not to do those. Here are some of the snaps and that I maintain in the snap store. Oh gosh, it's going to complain, isn't it? Hang on a minute. It's going to complain because I'm not logged in. Hold on one sec. Let me just do this while I type in codes and get myself logged into the Snap Store. So you may remember I used to work for Canonical. Can I type in auth codes while talking? It's really difficult. Uh, mm, 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 mm. I'm sure someone, if you could hear my keyboard, you might be able to detect what it was I was typing there. But it doesn't matter because it's gone. So yeah, there's a bunch of snaps that I maintain in the store, and I create this little report, and I run this every hour, at half past the hour. It's just a little cron job, and there you go. It's run again, and it tells me when some of them are outdated. So there's B2 is outdated, and Fab Agon Emulator. Now this is the upstream version in their GitHub repo. This is the version that's in the Edge channel, so my snap, and then that's the version that's in the stable channel. So one of them here, the upstream version has gone up to 0999. It's in Edge, so I just need to test it and put it in stable. So I could just open a tab and go snap info fab agon emulator. I think I need root for that. No, I don't. Whee! So yeah, in the Edge channel is 0999. We can see your keyboard reflected in your. Oh god, I do hope not. Nice. Um, so, mental note: don't type passwords in. Look up like that when I type in my password, so it doesn't reflect. That would be good. Also, let me know what the audio is like. I'm using a different microphone this time. I've got a couple of microphone options out of sight behind me. So yeah, let me know. Also, let me know where you are and how I know you or how you know me. Um, what was I doing? Oh, that's it. I haven't got it installed, so let's snap install fab agon emulator edge. Why is that not doing anything? Is that not doing anything? Oops. Is that doing anything? I don't think that's doing anything. I think that's somewhere there's a dialog box asking for my password because it should be doing that as root, I suspect. And that box hasn't appeared anywhere. Okay. That's a thing to fix another time. Yeah. Hmm. Let's put that on the list of. Oh my gosh. Look, it's ruining this file. Let me use Nano instead. I'm not sure about micro. Oh, look, like weird characters keep appearing. Strange. What was the thing I just said that didn't work? I need to fix investigate. It could be something weird with the way this thing is set up because it's this naughty Linux thing. For those who haven't seen it, this naughty Linux thing is sometimes quite naughty. Um, nope, not there. Still installing. Oh my gosh, Mesa 2 meg down. Has my stream gone all horrible now because I'm downloading something? Oh my god, the list is getting longer. Yes. Hello, chat. Very audible, probably slightly soft. Hmm. Audio is great. And you're in the Czech Republic. Oh, wow. Do we call it Czech Republic now? Or do we call it... I mean, I'm not telling you what to call the country you live in. Far from it. What's it called now? Czechia? Is it Czechia? Oh, I can't remember. That's terrible. I should know that. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Hank. Good. Thank you. I'm not actually looking at the Twitch chat. I should have that open as well, shouldn't I? I should have the Owncast chat open. Is it actually working? Is Owncast working? I don't know. I have a feeling that me just doing snap install something. Hmm. Oh, the CPU utilization of 88% could cause problems in video generation. Oh, that was a little while ago. Yeah, probably invalid streaming key. So that's the other thing. When you've got an Owncast running, people try and send video to it and they try and, I don't know, guess your streaming key. So what I think I should do is probably shut down my Owncast whenever I'm not using it. I certainly shut down Stream Sprout when I'm not using it. My god, this is taking ages to install. And what is Fab Agon Emulator, I hear you ask? Well, it's this thing here, which is it's an emulator for a piece of hardware that I saw in what was it called? The Retro Cave thing. This is a software emulator for a little hardware device, which is a bit like I think it's meant to be a gaming, device. It's called an Agon. I don't know. I think there's a picture of it anywhere. Um, no, there isn't. Um, I think you could buy them from there. Can you? RMC Retro shop. You used to be able to anyway. I don't know if you still can. Yeah, whatever. Technology, books, clothing, music. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just books and stuff from there. Oh, it's probably Heber. Is it Heber? Yeah. So they do this multi-system, and then there's this Agon in there somewhere. Some multi-system stuff. Do they not do it anymore? Agon, there we are. So this is what it looks like. This is the Agon thing, which is a tiny little device that you can code for. And the Agon emulator is a software emulator of this thing. And so I just packaged it up and made it snap because, I'm weird like that. It's made for people who want to learn or go back to coding. It has BBC Basic built in. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice little device. I think it's a 3D printed case. Yeah, I mean, you can see all the lines. It's definitely 3D printed. And yeah, it's a bit spendy, isn't it? Like 100 quid. I think they put it like near a BBC Micro for both the, oh, it's got BBC Basic, but also for the association of it's very expensive computer, is what I feel, what it looks like there. Anyway, so yeah, I made a snap of this emulator, and they've changed the UI for this, and I don't like it. There it is, Fab Agon emulator, and you can see here you can skippity skip. I don't want this. Skip the tour. I don't know why it shows that. I should probably update the images in here and update the docs. That's probably a good idea. I should probably put that on the to-do list. And I've got builds going back. Oh, right. Bear with me just one moment while we log into GitHub. We're logged into GitHub. That's fine. So yeah, it does builds for different architectures. Ooh, failed to build ARM64. Wonder why. I'll have to look into that as well. Oh, my life. So yeah, it's this is a never-ending task. I will get to the questions in the chat in just a moment. Bear with me. Let me just test this thing. Let me get one thing on the to-do list done, right? So it's installed. Oh, look, I've got a little star. Look, a little star next to me. Oh, look at that. Because I'm a fabulous person, I guess. So if I do snap run, well, I shouldn't have to do that. I should go and find an empty desktop somewhere. No, no, no. Have I not got an empty one anywhere? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just do it here. Fab. Uh-oh. Is it working? Is it not working? Well, that's not good. No, it's not. Oh, poop. So I have broken it. Well, error loading cannot load shared object, no such file or directory. So, vdpplatform.so is a missing firmware. So, oh, that's really annoying. So the way it works is I've got a repo here, and the upstream maintainer is here, and I build this software, and then there's a directory full of firmware. Where's the VDP one? Right. Where is that? Which was the one that was missing? VDP platform.so. Open shared object. Is it in there anywhere? Snap. Fab. Agon emulator. Current. What's in there? Okay. Is there? What's in there? Hmm. Hmm. What are all the files in Fab Agon emulator current? And is there any file with VDP in the name? No. Okay, so that's a problem. If it's a VDP platform.so, it's an SO file. Probably it's. I imagine there is an SO being built by Fab Agon emulator, and I'm not putting it into the snap. So probably somewhere in here, in my horrible snap configuration here, it builds, blah, blah, blah. I'll just ignore all that. It builds, but where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. And then we copy the firmware into the snap. And I don't think I make any mention of VDP in here, do I? No. Okay, so I suspect what's happening is it will build. I can't build it on this machine. I'm going to have to. I could look at the logs and see. Do I list the directory listing when I build it? So I do some bodges. I do a Rust, force, make, mcdir. I don't do an ls in here. I suspect what I'm going to have to do is do a build on another machine, because I can't build it on this machine because reasons. I haven't got LexD installed. I really should install LexD. I tried installing it the other day and it all went horribly wrong. Networking, IPv6, don't ask. So I think what I'm going to have to do here is, I mean, what I could do is just clone it and see what happens when I build it. Build actually the upstream thing, not my mine. Scratch. Get down. Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that, did I? How did I manage to copy all of that? Oh, Tom Fabbing layer. Clone. Github.com Tom Fab Agon emulator.git. Have I got cargo installed on here? Cargo? Have I? Oh, I have. I can't remember how you build this. Do I have to do? I don't have to do that, do I? build. If I just do cargo build, will that do it? Is that enough? Golly, that's going to take a while. Let's look at the chat. So, I started at Endcast, went to Twitch, ended up here. I'm not sure if others are good. Thank you, Carl, for the feedback. Sports events, we say check it up. Official is Czech Republic. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. Sean says, what desktop are you using there? This is Naughty Linux. And so if you go to github.com/naughty Linux, that's what it is. It is basically Ubuntu server installed on my laptop, and then on top of that, Naughty Linux. And what Naughty Linux is a bunch of Nix configuration, and I'm not a Nix expert. So what you get with oh dear me, could not compile linker. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing some stuff. Oh no. Yeah, this is not going to work on here. I'm going to have to build this on a. I mean, I could. CC not found. Is that just GCC's missing? Like, is that what's missing? No, that's there. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, crikey. Okay. Do I need like GCC or something? Mm. Okay, I don't really want to mess around with building it natively locally. It'd be way easier to do this on another machine. And there is actually another machine downstairs. Another ThinkPad. Look at that. All right, everyone look away. Everyone look away. Right. I'm pretty sure this can build it. Oh, it hasn't got an XC either. This is so frustrating. I just want to build the upstream tool just to see. Oh. Whoops. What did I do there? What is going on here? Hello? Hello there. Wow. This machine is not happy downstairs. Ah. Ah. Just. Was it? Let's just say console. Just pretend this terminal is fine. Right. So there it is. If I do cargo build here, I have a feeling. Oh, man. I don't have a single machine that can build this thing. How is that? So the way we've how do we get here? This machine is not my regular machine. This is a newly installed Nix thing, and there's some bits missing. So what I really should do is put down a to-do list item to near the top. Oh, I did that, didn't I? That no, that needs fixing. I need to get LexD working on SIF. This machine is called SIF. Get I need a Nix flake, don't I? That's what I need. Oh god, I'm turning into a Nix person. Oh gosh, do I really want to do that? I don't really want to do that. Debug fab. Hang on, emulator. Probably missing SO file copied. Not being copied. Probably that. Originally, I saw you make unsnap. Does this mean you're now preferring snap again? Right, I'll come back to that. So I think the answer here is if I get LexD working, then I can build locally. The problem I have with LexD is it keeps enabling IPv6, and I don't have IPv6. And so then when I do like apt update, I think we should do that first, right? That is going up here above noodling. How do you paste like that? Right. So that's what we're doing now is not that, that. Because then I can work, right? So, right. So we're on an Ubuntu machine, right? If I do fast fetch, oops, fast fetch, boom. This is what this machine is, right? So this answers a couple of questions. One, what is this? And it's currently an Ubuntu install with Nix and a whole bunch of config on top. Now, I don't know Nix, and so Martin created this thing called Naughty Linux, and Naughty Linux is trying to abstract away um, some of the Nix stuff. So the way it works is you get a config file like this, which is nice and easy to use. And down here, you put your list of packages that you want to have installed, and then you run a one liner and it builds and everything is fine, right? That's the idea. Um, and I have a config um, that has a bunch of packages. Boom, has a bunch of packages, right? And I want to add to the list of packages. Some of them are terminal packages, like, you know, so I've got cargo in there. I don't know, maybe I should put like GCC and a few other things in there. I could do that. That's the quick and dirty way to do this, isn't it? Well, it's not quick and dirty. Surely GCC is in there. Maybe not. Um, Hang on. Is GCC available? Yes. So I wonder if all I need to do is here. Um, oh, hold on one moment. That's I need to mute. Hello again. Parental duties were calling, and they're calling me in a bit. I'm going to go and pick Sam up from work. So where were we? We were doing this. Um, if I do Nix develop in here. Oh, I haven't got flake. Yeah, that's what I need. Is the flake. Yeah, I would rather have Nick. I would rather have LexD. So let's do that. Let's not do this, and not do it over there. And yeah, I keep getting distracted, don't I? I'm really good at this. Um, so I think, yeah, I need to get LexD working. So I could install it with Nix, but because this is the weird like um hybrid thing, there are some things that you actually have to install on the Ubuntu side. There are debs that I install. So I can, even though this is Nix, it's not, because I can do, Sudo nala up nala update, and away it goes. And it's getting packages because it is Ubuntu under the covers, right? But on top of that, it's all the Nix universe, the Nix extended universe. Um, and also, I've got the wonderful world of snaps installed on here as well, and all those Nix packages. So there's a lot going on here. Um, so I want to fix LexD because I use that for building these snaps that you can run Snapcraft, use LexD, right? And it will build it inside a container, and then you can jump into the container and see what's going wrong. And so I'd rather do that. I'd rather that's why I want to get LexD work. So snap install LexD. And away it goes. And I'll look at questions. Um, are you preferring Snap again? That was the question I was going to answer. Um, so Unsnap came out of me being a little bit cross about a few things, and I don't regret making it. I think it's fun, and it could. It was never meant as a malicious thing. It was just meant as a well. There's no reason this thing shouldn't exist. Like, and for those who don't know, Unsnap is a thing that I made half as a joke and half as a real thing. And all it is a shell script that just God, that's bad, isn't it? When did I do this? 3 years ago. Oh my life. You just run unsnap and it just like removes all the snaps and allows you to like replace them with flat packs if you wanted to do that. But it was a bit silly, really. Gosh, yeah, it really was a few years ago. Anyway, you just run it and it does it. I have basically abandoned this thing, even though it's got 1,000 stars. It's probably more stars than any repo I have on GitHub. Yeah. Oh well. Never mind. So LexD, let's do this. Sudo LexD init, right? This is the way you set up LexD. Would you like to use clustering? No. Yeah, let's configure a storage pool. Yeah. ZFS is the default. ZFS if you prefer. Create a pool, yes. Would you like to use an empty block device? No. What size? I always run out of space, so let's do 100 gig. This thing's got a terabyte of storage. Oh, side story. This laptop cost me 200 quid. It's really good. So remember that spec? It's got 32 gigs of RAM ish. It says 33 there. And it's got a terabyte of storage for £200 on eBay. It's wonderful. It's a it's glorious. I bought it almost specifically just for this. So 100 gig is fine. No, I don't use MAS. Local network bridge, yes. BR0, yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, update stale images. No, I don't need to print the YAML. Right, so in theory, this has now set up LXD. And if I do LXC list, there are no machines. And so it says I should be able to do LXC launch Ubuntu 2404 VM. Oh, shit. No, I didn't want to do that. Just do that. And it should create a container, a lightweight container. I'll go back. Hello, Ian. How are you? More questions. Another option if you want to make these situations easier is use Durand. Yes, I need to learn all about that. Um, yes, that phone call was not about my car warranty. Make file of that area. It looks like it copies the file from this file that's complaining, but I'm not certain. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ali. Oh, nice to see you, Ali, by the way. I haven't seen you for a long while. I hope things are well where you are. I appreciate. They might not be. Hank says definitely didn't master these modern package formats. I tried turning a Pi installer CUDA based app into a Flatpak, and there were so many issues I couldn't solve. Wonder if Snap is easier. No, it is not easier. Hello, Esme. So packaging, like I've done a lot of software packaging. I mean, you've seen I've got lots of snaps. I've also done some deb packaging, and I don't understand it, and it's too complicated for my little brain to do. there's just too much information to carry in your head for that, for me. And so snaps make more sense because a lot of snap is building stuff other people have already got, and you just like rip a deb and chuck it in a snap. Like, I realize that sounds horrific, but that's what it is. It's not a lot different than building Docker containers. And a Docker container is, inside it is Python packages, Node packages, debs, all kinds of stuff inside a Docker container. And snaps are much the same. It's a whole bunch of stuff smashed together inside a compressed file, right? That's really all it is. Um, I think where Snap makes things easier is there are fewer enforced rules. Like, you could basically put almost anything inside a Snap. Whereas when you want to publish something on FlatHub, if that's where you want to put it, there are quite a lot of like restrictions, and those are intentional and good, and I approve of them because they're things like the icon should look like this and your desktop file should look like this. Whereas it is entirely possible to upload and publish a broken snap. That is possible. I've done it. I've got broken snaps. This one is broken in the Edge channel, and so there are fewer um, guardrails. You don't have the big inflatable things down the side like when you're bowling as a child. You haven't got that with snaps, whereas you do with Flatpak. I think is what I would say. I recall that a long time ago, you wrote something to test the install process for various flavors of Ubuntu and take screenshots along the way. Could this work or be extended to work with Naughty Linux? I mean, yeah, I guess. That's a. I put that in the list of things I need to mention. I'll get it out the way, and we'll come back to, because this is a quick and easy question. It's got quick in the name. And I'll put it up here, and we'll get it out the way because it's a quick and easy question. QuickMu is the project. So QuickMu is a shell script wrapper around QEMU, and part of QuickMu is QuickGet. And QuickGet is a thing that downloads an ISO file for you and creates a little configuration for running virtual machines. And QuickEmu is the thing that launches QEMU with that shell script to give you an optimized virtual machine. And by optimized, I mean like GPU acceleration, it mounts a Samba share, it's configured the network nicely, you can send files back and forth. Now, yes, I know VirtualBox exists and Parallels exist and UTM exists and all these other things exist, but some of us actually quite like running stuff in a shell. And QuickMu is really, really good at doing that. Now, I made a thing called Quick Test, which is also a shell script, and it comes under the QuickMu project as well. Now, another one of Alan's mildly abandoned things, Quick Test, with 15 issues. Holy crap. So Quick Test, the idea behind Quick Test is it uses QuickMu and QuickGet in order to stand up a VM, and then it pokes key presses into the VM in order to drive the installer. This was like the use case that I had. Is there are a lot of people doing manual testing of Linux distros, and I wanted to have an automated way. And so you do quick test and you run, and it launches a VM, it stands up a VM, and then goes through and pokes buttons on the screen and navigates around. Now, it's really, really basic, really rudimentary, but it can read text that's on the screen. It uses something called Tesseract, a library, and it Tesseract reads the screen and figures out which screen you're currently on to know what button to press to move to the next screen. Right, that's all it does. And it's a bit rubbish. And there are lots of things. I just kind of banged this out in a fit of madness. I have ported this to Python. There is a port, and it's on this this USB drive. It's on there, and I need to test it a little bit further, which I will do. And you know what we should do? We should add that to my to-do list. So I've mentioned what that is, right? I'm just explaining. That's all it is. It's just a thing that automates testing installs. I've ported it to Python in order to make it easier to maintain, because as a gigantic single shell script, It's a mess. It's an absolute mess, and nobody's going to maintain. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm going to put down here post stream to dos. No, this is a to dos to pick up. I'll do this at some point. Push QEMU no quick test Python version to GitHub, meaning get it off my computer onto the internet. That's what I need to do. That needs to happen. So thank you for asking, Ian. That's what quick test is. It's a shell script for automating tests. And I would like to just, I've written it. I've written the Python version already. I just need to push it. I need to like figure out what the configuration will look like, because the whole goal of quick test was make it easier for normies to do testing. And I made it a shell script to keep the requirements as low as possible and not have to deal with virtual environments and stuff like that. But like, I came to realize the people who are testing this stuff have some smarts because they're using Linux already, and so just a few more instructions to tell you how to get the right version of Python, set up an environment, and then run it, I think is not actually beyond the wit of contributors to Linux distros. Now, that's where it was. I now hear that there is a brand new tool that Canonical are using. It was mostly aimed at like Ubuntu users, and this has kind of made quick test a little bit redundant. Is there's a new tool that Canonical have developed, I believe, internally, but they haven't announced its use. It's going to be announced at some point. Maybe it has been announced and I haven't spotted it. That's all about that. Right, we were looking at LexD. So I could LexD launch, right? Now, if I do LexD shell, promoted, it uses that thing, promoted Shiner. Is that right? Yeah. So I'm now inside a container running LTS. But the problem I have is it starts poking a bunch of IPv6 addresses by default. And I don't have working IPv6 in this house. Don't at me. And so I don't know how to fix this. And I keep getting this problem. And if anyone has an idea how I can fix this, um, I would really appreciate it. I don't know if there's a like, I don't know if this is a net plan thing. Like, forget I'm running Nix on this because this is all Ubuntu. This is the snap of LexD on the Ubuntu side, and all of this fails, and then I can't do anything. And so I can't get past this fundamentally broken install. Like, is that DNS? Like, I guess it might be. Can I ping one of those IPs? 91.189.91.83. No. Okay. Is anything working here? No. Okay. So broken network inside my LexD container. Why is that? Like what? Why does LexD not have a working network out of the box? What is wrong here? Help. Um, uh, Ian M. Jones says, would quick test the Python version work well as a snap? Yeah, it could do actually. However, uh, it requires QEMU, and I could bundle that in there, a version of QEMU that works well and is optimized and all that kind of stuff. I could do that, but I think I need special permissions because Ogra has a snap of QEMU called QEMU Virgil, and I think he has special permissions for KVM stuff. I think, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know whether it's worth continuing with the quick tests. I really don't. Does root show any data? Root or route, as our friends. No, because that's not installed. Ha! Good luck debugging this. Sounds like you don't have a default gateway. Yeah, that's possible. What would the default gateway be inside, like IPA? So have I got an IPv? I have. There it is. So what would the default gateway be? Is it like 10.127.4.1? Was I? I don't know. Yes, it is. Hmm. Hum. Now what? Suggestions welcome. Should we go over and check on Twitch and see if anyone's got any suggestions over there? I should have this page open as well. Sorry, I'm ignoring all the twitchy people. Oh my gosh, I'm ignoring all these twitchy people. Sorry. Um, yes, there are some people saying hello. Windows security calling. I've just said hi over on Twitch. Sorry, people. Yeah, I don't know. So mm, network configuration. Right. Let's see sports following. Cross bridge. Like, surely I need to be under here getting started. Like, what am I doing wrong? Frequently asked. Frequently asked what? IP address. How do I enable NXT? I don't want to do that. How do I configure storage? Nope, don't want that. How do I live migrate? Nope. Container startup issues. Containers. Nope, it is starting. Networking issues. Dong, dong, dong. At the time of writing, 5 years ago, um, do I need to have something in NetPlan? What? What? Why is this? I don't understand why this is so hard. It should, like, is there anything on the discourse? Is there a LexD section on this discourse? God, that's bright. Good lord. That should be, how do I make this go dark? Good lord, that's horrible. Where's theme? Profile, no. Interface, that's it. Theme. Dark. Click save changes. Right. What was I looking for? I was looking for LexD. Is there LexD on here? Questions and discussions about LexD. Can I just search for network in here? Mm, mm. Do. Mm. LexD creates etcresolve.conf, does it? Yes, it does. Is that a symlink? Or is it a file that says, do not touch this file? Yes, it is. Name server options eDNS. What? Search LexD. What? What on earth is eDNS 0? Okay, whatever. I don't understand any of this. See, this is what's so frustrating. LinkedIn's creating is much more in contrast. Such configuration works well when system network D is used, but in my customer I have fucked down because of reasons. I don't understand. I hate all this new net plan and system D resolve D stuff because I don't understand. I don't know how to fix this. Oh, that worked well, and this does not work well. Right, well, I'm installed systemd resolve package, and it resolved the problem. What? You removed that? I assume I have that on the host. What? I don't. Says everyone who's ever worked on networks. So, yeah. So, what's the answer then, eh? Chaps? Come on in. What's the answer? Right. So, we are currently. What have we got? We've got no DNS because I can't. Oh, we do have DNS. What? Uh, what? We. How does that work? Right. So we do have DNS. DNS is fine. Forget. It was not DNS on this occasion. Okay. But I want to disable IPv6. It's like my interface somewhere there. Can you like just not do that? I don't know. Just go away. I'm not going to listen to you. To disable you set. Yeah, Then need to ensure the what? What? Set. I'm trying to find setting up ideas. Blah 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 blah. Assigning IPv6. If you're using LXD managed bridge, automatically generate non-globally routable. What? What? When we create means that containers will by default magically pick an IP. Both. However, their own address now. Set that stateful. No, I don't want to stateful. I just want to disable it. Is there a bridges? Oh, oopsie! Now we're getting the you. Oh, okay. I don't want to disable now. I want to disable IPv6 completely. Let's see network set. Let's see network set. Now this is done outside the container, isn't it? Let's see network set. Is it let's see network set? LX DBR0, which is the network. DBR0. Is there a get as well as a set? Mm. Is that it? Is that all I get? Just show me all of it. What am I doing wrong there? Is there not like a get IPv6 star? Oh, this is fish. Oh man, can I do that? No. You've got to put the network in there first. Oh, network XDBR0. So hang on a minute. LexDBR0. Yeah, there is a LexDBR0. So you put LXDBR0. No. Why? I don't know what the keys are. IPv6.NAT. All right, let's just pick that one. IPv6.NAT. True. Is there not like a? Isn't there a C config or something that lists all of them? Get. Does it show? Get. Isn't like a list? Ugh. Oh, this is what really boils my brain about LXD. I get nothing done. Lexi network set IPv6.dhcp. Ooh, is that the one? Ian, Ali, you are God among men. Let's see. Is that on the outside list? Right. You are a genius. I love you to bits. Thank you very much for existing. Lexi network set LexDBR0 IPv6.dhcp equals false. Equals false. Invalid value. LexDBR0 IPv6.dhcp. Oh, flas. Yes. So, uh, still has an address. Is this on the inside or the outside? Right. Well, let's do a Lexi launch Ubuntu 2404 to get a new container. Maybe that'll see shell proper box. That's okay. Ah, no. Do I need to restart something or bounce something or sacrifice a chicken in a pentagram? I don't know. Might have to leave this as an exercise for a bit later. Like, why can't it just like not do IPv6? Network is unreachable. Right. Can you actually search for that though? I cannot believe. Right. This is annoying. I am going to have to pause this and come back in a little bit. Is there anyone on Twitch with an answer? Hey there. Do you like and you can specify none. This is true. Dirty Funky Freak. Thank you very much on Twitch. You can do that. And I have tried that. And it doesn't work. It does exactly the same thing. Even if you set the bridge to be none. Like way up in one of my other, like probably here, somewhere up here, I did a LXD like there you go. That this line here is what you're talking about is that bit there. Um, and yesterday when I was playing with this, I did exactly what you're suggesting. Thank you, Dirty Funky Fresh on Twitch. Not a sentence I thought I'd be uttering today, but thank you to Dirty Funky Fresh for that suggestion. I did try that yesterday. I think what I need to do is go and sit in the car and cry and, and go and get Sam from the gym, and I will be back a little bit later. Um, hopefully something will inspire me to press the right buttons. But this to-do list is just getting longer and longer. And I appreciate the suggestions and the help. I really do. But I think I'm going to have to call it a day at this moment. And the good news is, for those people watching on Twitch, there's an ad break coming in 2.5 minutes. So we'll call it a day right there, and I'll nip off. And what I'll do is I'll stop streaming, and I will come back with this display exactly as it is right now, and we will continue to get angry with LexD, which is not achieving my goals that are on my on my to-do list. Like, I'm stuck here. The first one. Grr. All right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you a bit later. Please feel free to subscribe or not. I don't mind. It's fine. And we'll try getting something working and doing something productive, because that way I can actually, tick off some of these little check marks, and that would look good, wouldn't it? Also, that person on Twitch. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you all a bit later. Thank you very much. Love you all. And click the stop streaming button. 3, 2,